Good timing. All right. Trevor's sick of the jokes. We're not doing jokes.
Yeah, I'm over it.
Instead, we're going to say so long, Ozzy. Ozzy Osbourne has played his final show. Round of applause for Prince of Darkness. Do we have a favorite Ozzy song or a favorite Sabbath song? Anyone?
Oh, Crazy Train for sure.
Nice.
That's amazing. And shout out to Ozzy because in the 90s, when I was a youth, I lived in a very small town with a lot of what I think the appropriate term is sugar bloods. And
Never heard that.
There were angry white kids that were wearing Jenko jeans, baggy clothes, thinking they were from the rough side of my 3,000 person town.
Would you call them sugar
bloods?
Sugar bloods. Yeah. Okay.
And it was that time when like upgrading the bass in your vehicle was a really big deal.
Hell yeah!
So people knew you were coming. It was a real dick measuring contest.
Good. Like the Harley episode of South Park.
Right. But yeah, one friend of mine, instead of going rap, he went Ozzy Osbourne nonstop, and you could hear that crap coming down the highway from a very far distance. So
that's great.
Yeah. And I remember riding in his car for the first time, and my entire body shaking in the passenger seat from.
I never understood the appeal.
Oh, it was nuts. So yeah, nope, I'll never forget Ozzy Osbourne. He was he's a lot of the reason for my inner ear damage as a youth.
I'm sure you're not the only one.
What?
I'm sure you're not the only one
what?
Who had it. Nailed it.
Sharon! Oh, there we go.
Sharon.
We still got one. Somehow.
You're welcome.
Play the damn music,
George. Forgot about the music. Nice. Hey, everyone. Welcome to Second Office. I'm your host, Alec George, with Doc and Brandon. Trevor from Athlon.
Is that plastic smeared off still over the...
Well, it's just, it's just like a monument at this point. I haven't touched it. I don't even look at it. Sody, we miss you. It's here for you.
The emergency bottle is still here.
Hell yeah. There's a little bit left, right? Yeah. You left a solid fourth of the bottle. A quarter full. Nice.
One big drink.
Yeah, it's a sipper. Nice. All right. What were we just talking about? Ozzy. My favorite, man, I remember the first time I listened to Planet Caravan. I had headphones on. I was really under the influence. God, fucking so good. One of my all-time favorite songs.
It's quite a deviation from... I love that album.
Yes.
It's probably my favorite Black Sabbath album.
Guaranteed.
Yeah. Probably Electric Funeral off of that, but Planet Caravan's
good call.
Special song.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Certainly is. Doc.
I don't know who this person is.
Exactly. You don't know anything. All right. You guys, we had a little reality TV discussion before we started here. Trevor, you're all caught up on the Love Island. Emily and I are not. We have not even started it. What's how's the cock blocking?
Oh, it's crazy. It's unfair to these nice, beautiful people. Like the house reaches a homeostasis where everyone's coupled up with who they want to be with for the most part, and then they'll just send everybody into a new house, invite a bunch of new bombshells for everyone.
It's all the twists and turns, I know.
And then it's like, basically you have to couple up in this new house or you will be eliminated. So it's like, move on, or you will never see the person you really want to be with again.
Find someone or you're done.
Yeah, it's kind of just a big game of musical chairs.
Oh yeah.
I really enjoy it because it's just an absolute nothing show. But I want to give so much credit to the music directors because they have to like just filter through and select so much awful music that still like creates the emotional rises and falls. Because admittedly, like there were some moments where I'm like, this is devastating. Like I'm sick to my stomach. I am in tears watching what's happening to people. And it's just the silliest game ever that they're all playing. But it gets very real. I was very surprised. I'm like, all right, this is a nothing show, but like everyone is obsessed with it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Uh,
I've been watching it for 2 days, and it's an addiction.
How many episodes we in?
I mean, I don't. They've
In
got
the
to
season?
be at 25 or 26
Of this
I'm at
season?
21 right now.
Of this season.
Yeah, and they just drop a new episode every day.
You watched 21 episodes in the last 2 days.
No.
Okay, good.
Ashley and I have we've tag teamed it.
That was my next question. Are you watching this with Ashley or by yourself?
I'm concerned,
Last
man.
night I watched it by myself.
Like, dude,
Yeah.
I get that
But
there's not.
at first, like she just had it on, and I'm just like, yeah, whatever, just put it on while she's making dinner. And then like
Right.
15 minutes in, I just lost it. I was having a blast.
It is a
Learning
blast.
about the characters, and,
Yep.
like the plot.
And Emily and I have
stuff.
definitely noticed the music too. We're like, where the fuck do they find these songs?
Dude, it's such bad music generally.
And I feel the same. Yeah. So bless their hearts, and also just the overall editors. You got to stare at this
Oh my
constantly
gosh.
for hours.
That's like a dream job. I wish I could be an editor on the challenge.
Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be a good one.
So, your strategy to watch the show is to tag team it, much like the strategy on the show is to tag team it.
Absolutely.
Woo!
Nice.
Yeah, a little, like
Nice.
it's just all like love
Who
triangles.
needs dad jokes?
Didn't somebody hang themselves over a Love Island?
That's what I was
What?
about to say. They
What?
have like an incredibly like the fact that there are suicide rates related to reality TV is like awful. Apparently, Love Island has an incredibly high one.
How? What's the correlation?
The
I mean-
seasons never end, so by the time
It's a lot of work for sure.
somebody's gonna die.
The viewers are just exhausted. That's enough.
No, we're talking about contestants,
Oh.
which is awful.
Oh,
They
fuck.
just get emotionally manipulated by these directors who are like, now that everyone's happy, like, yeah, we're just gonna move you away from them, and then you have to move on with someone else or get eliminated. Never see him again. Lose 100K, and yeah, it's.
Is it not like in Love is Blind? And I know they're same city in Love is Blind, but is it not like, okay, as soon as they're both eliminated, they get their phones and they're finding each other on social media? And
See, I don't. Generally, it's like, yeah, everyone just kind of gets shipped off, and I'm sure they just go back home. But the last elimination, the couple that were eliminated, it's not couple, it's just one guy, one girl. They usually aren't dating.
Yep.
But the girl like picked him up in like a Jeep, and they're like, "Come on!" So I'm sure they're just on an island somewhere, and they're just waiting to get reintroduced after the people that they were seeing like finally move on. They're falling in love with someone else, and then they're just gonna throw those two back into the mix and
Awesome.
mess with everyone's hearts again.
yeah, guaranteed.
Yes.
Yeah, snip, snap, snip, snap.
It's rough. Like,
That's crazy. But
But
what
very,
what
very
always
fun.
this is where I always end up going watching these is they have to know that no one has their best interests in mind going into this show. They have to know that, right? And I know they go into it not knowing that it's Love Island and that they're not like, I think, what are they told that it's like a singles sexual retreat reality show, something to that effect, if I remember right. Is that right, Trevor?
There's no way. They got to know what they're doing now.
It's always a huge reveal when Lana pops up, and they're like, "You can't do anything with anyone. You can't even jerk off. You're gonna get cock blocked all day. You're gonna have the biggest blue balls of all time. You can't even jerk off."
well, all the challenges, it's like
You just try and stop me.
Like I guarantee you, like in the
challenges are,
shower or
you
whatever,
make out with
right?
people. Like hardcore making out. The last one, they were like on a farm and like they're getting like milk poured all over them. The girls are like throwing up their skirts and like twerking on the guys as they're making out. And then it's like when they actually comes to their dating, like outside of the challenges, some of them are like, I don't kiss kiss anyone until we're actually coupled up and da 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 da. And I'm like,
What are these boundaries?
you've made out with everyone in this house.
Hold on.
But it's like
These are
she is
standards.
separating like romance from performance, from work.
Right.
So I respect that, but it is weird because it's
Crazy.
like that's the game. It's like those are the challenges is to
What is
just
going on?
be hot as hell and
Yep. Get with
and-
it,
and
Doc.
sell people on your romance basically, and
Crazy.
your
Do
skills
they-
in the bedroom.
God, I'd run the
Do they
villa.
ever just randomly throw in a normal person, like a Joe Schmo?
Weirdly enough, I find next to none of these people attractive.
Well, that's the funny thing. It's like I'm like, how do they? There's a tie that connects every single person on the cast to a point that
Producers are incredibly good and efficient. They know what they're looking for when it comes to these reality shows.
Like, all
It's the
these
same with
people
Bachelor,
need to have
Bachelorette.
some sort of mutual attraction.
Yeah.
Like you can't just have someone. You can't have like, you know, a hardcore like someone who's deeply in love with politics, who like only wants to talk politics on that show, because everyone would be like super shallow and they just hate them. So like, yeah, we're not gonna put that guy on. We're not gonna put the podcaster on.
No,
Like,
and
no,
if
we're
and
just
if you
gonna
notice
get-
a lot of their professions, it's something to do with influencer. So they have big time like Instagram and whatever presence, and that kind of that would clue me in as a producer to be like they are like minded and are chasing whatever social media can get you. So
yeah, there is one girl who's a nurse who is gorgeous.
yeah,
Not that she can't be a nurse. Not that nurses can't be gorgeous.
wow, Trevor.
But it was a surprise. I'm like, a woman of the people. But she also has just nothing going on
God.
up top.
Doc's been looking up the whole contestant. That's why he's quiet. He's
The opposite of what I just looked at.
he's looking at all the contestants right now. Get your hand out of your pants.
No.
Why?
Whoa.
For those wondering why he's not on camera,
I mean,
It's for your safety.
you gonna watch this show
we're
now,
trying
Doc?
to make money on this thing, and you're holding back our OnlyFans page more than you know.
Really want to?
I really want to make the money.
Make money on this. I would like to create a political based love reality show. I think that would be entertaining for 5 minutes.
Love and
we'll call
politics.
it Snowflakes and MAGAs. And
Political
the
love.
contestants on each side. So one set is let's just say female MAGAs, and then the other side is snowflake liberals. And you know, all the females are hardcore MAGAs. All the males are going to be your snowflakes. And going into the show, that's not what they're told the show's about. But the show won't end until a couple is formed and they actually do fall in love. So this show could go on forever.
With the
But
ultimate
once they
goal,
figure it all out,
with
then
the
they're
ultimate
like,
goal to be like opposites attract. I don't know.
yeah,
be fun.
I think that would
Be a fun
that would
show.
Be funny.
It'd be good.
How many people are on this show?
A lot, right, Trevor?
Yeah.
Yeah, decent amount.
There's some that I am unaware of.
Does the show
We're
ever
on
end?
or are going to be on it.
Yeah, 25 episodes.
32 episodes.
And they
Jesus.
drop one a day.
For this season?
Number of days, 32. Number of contestants, 30. Number of episodes, 32.
Is that bigger than previous seasons?
Originally released June 3rd.
This year?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a new season. I didn't know it was that big.
What-
We always watched it on Netflix, and it was. I feel like it wasn't that many episodes. I don't know.
What channel is Love Island on?
You can only watch it on. Yep, you can only watch it on Peacock
Peacock.
right
On the
now.
Peacock.
Before it goes to Netflix. Netflix is where Emily and I have always watched it, but
On the CAC.
we don't have the.
Oh, so it's
Peacock.
on Netflix?
Eventually, but previous seasons, yes, are on Netflix. It's a blast, Brandon. It's a blast and a half.
Okay, so they took a break yesterday. There's an episode that gets dropped tonight.
Oh, spoiler alerts for Trevor. Trevor, you caught up?
No,
There's four more episodes.
Trevor, you
36
Spoil it,
total.
Spoil it.
I don't have it just
They're just taking a break.
well there was
I accept spoilers.
July 9th there was no episode released yesterday.
Oh.
But there's 4 more starting tonight.
Hey, well, there was drama with the host,
Ariana?
right? She had to
don't know.
leave, and then there was so apparently there was a situation with ICE, but also people discovered a slur in her past social medias.
Yeah.
Trevor,
Oh,
Trevor,
isn't-
can you confirm?
Isn't she from
Sierra Ortega says fans called ICE on her family.
Yeah.
well, that's not who the host of the show is.
Oh.
I'm
Okay.
watching
There's a contestant.
Oh, she's a contestant.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
yeah,
It's
gotcha.
one of my favorites.
Vanderpump Rules. Yeah. Wait, who's one of your favorites? Let's go look this girl up.
Sierra Ortega.
Sierra Ortega.
What do you think, Doc?
I don't know. I gotta
Let's
find
see.
her
All
among
right,
the 30.
We're gonna wait.
How do you get connected with the players then? Because there's so many of them. How do you decide?
Oh, they're at a
favorite
mansion. They just party together. They give them like the first night up until they're all wasted and like extreme blue balls, and then they're like, ha ha.
That's
Psych.
Trevor's favorite.
Yeah, she made
She pretty.
2 headlines yesterday.
Right.
But yeah,
No, this would give me-
Sierra is not the host.
Okay.
She is the person who had a racial slur in her feed and also had ICE called in her family.
Oh, racial slur
Jeez
against people of
Louise.
Asian descent.
Yeah.
No,
Oh.
this show sounds a lot like my 20s. I don't know.
And
if I
she-
wanna go
and
back
she
to
said
that.
she-
sounds awful.
She's better.
Yeah.
Very
Do
pretty.
better, Sierra.
Who's that one? You don't even know her name.
Hannah.
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 Hannah's a looker. Right. Love reality TV. Love hot people.
Yep.
But also Big Brother starts tonight.
Hey,
You guys are excited about that one. I have never watched it. Hannah?
No, it's a different girl.
Oh, Doc's all over this now. We're going to have something to talk about next week, Trevor.
I will binge it.
Good. You guys have never watched Big
I've
Brother,
watched
but you've
the
always
season of Big
told me
Brother
to.
through.
what's that, Trev?
I've never watched a season of Big Brother,
Ooh.
followed it.
Dakota, you want to tell your story about the time you binged like 8 seasons in a row?
Well, okay, so there was one summer where I watched all of the Survivors
Yeah, you told me about that.
and then piggybacked it with a bunch of Big Brother,
Nice.
and I was paranoid. I felt like everybody was talking about me. I couldn't do it, dude. I was like, it really put me in a bad headspace.
Really?
I thought I was a contestant in the world, and I was like, you guys are out to get me. It was bad. It was a bad
That's what you were
summer.
thinking coming in the hotel every day?
Dude, it was
Just
a
like,
bad summer.
oh my God.
No, it was before my hotel life. I worked in retail, and I was like,
okay.
dude, so I was younger, right? And
Yeah.
I was just like, man, it was not good. I was super paranoid, couldn't go to the bars. I was like,
Oh my God.
it put me in a space.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, you
was
gotta imagine. I watched like 20-something seasons of Survivor where everybody's back when Survivor was all about blindsides and backstabbing, and same with Big Brother when those were the glory days.
Okay.
And
I'm
I was
unfamiliar.
just like, you're not getting me. I'm gonna get you. And it's like, dude, we're just trying to play sand volleyball.
You're like, I'm not leaving this island.
I'm not going to get another beer.
So are you watching tonight?
He's constantly digging around for an immunity idol that doesn't exist.
Where is it? Be great.
I don't know. I guess maybe I'll watch tonight if I get home in time.
Brandon, you're excited.
Oh, I love Big Brother. My wife and I have been watching Big Brother since season 8, I believe. And I don't even know what season it is now. It's like season 30 or something. But yeah, no, I love Big Brother. I love the consistency of it. I don't like how they try and put a twist on everything every year. Like when the multiverse came out through Marvel, they tried to emulate that on the show, and it just didn't land for me. So they do goofy stuff like that, but the overall like episodes are pretty good. And it only usually starts with 15, 16 people.
Yeah,
Not 30.
Man, Big Brother has just lost me so much in recent years, and I think a lot of that has to do with the host. I just hate Julie now. I just cannot stand her. I hate Julie. Yeah, she's a terrible host.
Not familiar with her.
But next.
Oh my God, it's just so predictable. It just feels so much more scripted to me now. Like all of the contestant interviews in the diary room, you can just tell that they're being told what to say, and it's just not authentic. And I also just cannot stand every time there's a challenge, they go back and forth between clips of like the challenge and then a contestant in the diary room explaining the challenge, and it's like, we know
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah, that's bad editing.
It's bad. It's really lost me to where now I don't watch every episode. I only will watch Thursday eviction episodes. And I will read about what else is happening the rest of the week.
I don't know what eviction means. I know nothing about Big Brother.
It's like Survivor. You're in a house, and you get people voted out of the house.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Son of a
It's
gun.
like it's like really chill Survivor.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, this like, I don't know, man. It just used to be so much better than what it is, and I think part of that's just how they edit it now. The producers, Julie, I can't stand her.
Brandon, your opinions on Julie?
Oh, I think Julie's
Indifferent.
you know, she well no, I think she's a part of the show. Like she's always been a part of the show. I don't want to see Julie go anywhere. I think she's
I do. I'm ready for her to go.
well, you know,
It's always been
your
Julie.
opinion.
It's always been Julie.
Okay.
The problem,
Always
though,
been
that
Julie.
the biggest problem I have now is the catchphrases.
Okay.
But first,
But first, and then they do the little hashtag at the bottom of the
Yeah.
hashtag. But first, yeah.
and then she always wraps up the shows now saying, "And remember, love one another," even though her husband, who used to be the head of CBS, was accused of raping women.
He was trying to love
Jesus.
everyone way too hard.
I can't do it, dude. I just can't do it anymore. I just can't be like, you can't do that. You're so fake.
That's really
But you
interesting.
got to admit, Julie is really timeless. Like she has not changed much over 20 years.
I would be there for it if she can get away from the stupid "but first" and drop her husband.
Yeah. But
Because
first,
she
let me
used-
get a divorce.
Because she used to always just sign off as "I'm Julie Chen."
You're still together?
Yep. She
Yeah.
used to always
She
just sign
backed
off
him
as
up.
"I'm Julie Chen."
She backed
but
him
then
up?
she backed him up, and then now she signs off the show as a joint last with his last name
Yeah,
now.
she's Julie Chen.
Oh, she
Lundez.
doubled down.
Yeah.
Damn.
And I'm just like, okay, we can clearly tell that the ring on your finger got bigger.
That's a choice, Julie.
I can't stand her, dude. She's not a good person.
Calling you out, Julie.
I don't like her.
Ooh.
I disagree.
Well, I'm glad we
disagree.
disagree. But she's a terrible person.
No,
Brandon?
I think Julie's okay. I think I think she's trying to send a bigger message than my ring got bigger.
No, she's trying to send a bigger message that she supports her rapist husband.
That's right.
That's a big message.
Sure.
Not one I can support.
I feel like I'm with Doc on this one. Bad Julie. Bad.
Brandon, are you going to be the guy now who hates women?
Yeah, Brandon's turn.
Yeah.
Apparently. That's fine.
No, I as a matter of fact, it sounds like you once again hate women. I believe that Julie is a proud woman who is proud of her life and is trying to be loyal to her husband for all of his faults and everything. So I don't think that
Brandon!
I think she makes her own choices. I think that she is choosing to stay with him. She has every right to leave him. I
Is this
disagree
prior
with
to
what
their
he did,
marriage?
obviously.
During.
No,
Ugh.
during.
He's he was
but-
he was the head guy of CBS.
Mm.
Which
yeah, I
also a
think-
lot of people be like, "Oh, is that how Julie got this got this gig?"
I'm sure that has something to do with it.
Oh, no.
I mean,
But-
all I know is Bill Clinton didn't have sexual relations with Monica, but Monica sure did have sexual relations with him.
No, it was just with his penis.
That's all. Separate entities.
Yeah.
Separate entities.
Oh, how'd you get down there, Monica?
No,
In reality TV, the best, you guys. Isn't it great?
Listen,
Brandon,
but
who do
here's
you
the thing? Julie stood by her decision. That's my point. I think
Oh,
that
good for her.
you know,
Strong woman.
well, yeah, good for her. Like if she wants to take on that heat, she wants to take on that criticism, and obviously there is something much deeper going on with her, and I think that it's pretty commendable that she's willing to stand up and take that heat.
Who do you think the 17th contestant is tonight, Brandon?
There's a 17th contestant.
There's a 17th mystery contestant, and they've been dropping clues.
Ooh, I think it's going to be Jesse.
Is it from like past seasons or?
They didn't say it. They just been dropping clues.
It's got to be a past season,
Dude, a lot
they
of
always
pe-
do that.
That-
Always do it.
I want your gut reaction here from hearing this. The big rumor is it's going to be Rachel.
Ugh!
That is a gut reaction.
I am Vegas, Brennan. Dakota gets that one.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Rachel is the most annoying house guest in the history of Big Brother.
No, I disagree.
So good for views, good for viewership.
Probably.
It's great for viewership. Great for viewership.
Then don't be
And
surprised.
honestly, she was in her heyday, and I don't know what she'll be now if she's going to be on the show. She was a comp beast. Like, you could not beat her. You would try and get her out of the house and try and get her out of the house, but she would just step up when it came to a eviction, or what do they
Vetoes.
call it, Dakota?
Power of vetoes, baby.
Power of veto competitions. She was a monster. Very rarely beaten. And so, yeah, I think that if she's on, she's probably going to go far. It's going to be a ratings grab all summer long with loyalists of the show that have been with it a long time and remember her seasons. There's people that probably weren't even born yet when she was on that are going to get a load of her. And I'm not looking for. I've never been a Rachel fan. I just always thought she was super obnoxious.
Yeah, I'm not
And
a fan
I'm a
either.
very obnoxious person, so it tells you a lot.
I also don't think she's the most obnoxious person ever.
Who was the most obnoxious person to you?
I think Josh, and I think it's a shame that he won over Paul.
Okay. I gotta go into my fandom here a little bit now. If we're talking about favorite players, one of my favorite players was Dan, the guy who gave his own funeral.
Saved himself.
He saved him.
Gave
He
his own
won.
funeral.
Or no, he came in second that season. But that was so corny and so stupid.
But it worked.
But it worked. He was such a master manipulator.
It's considered the most iconic move of all time, Big Brother.
Okay, describe it. I'm
So
lost.
he was essentially gonna be gone.
Okay.
He was on the block.
Yeah.
And I think he got some kind of punishment from a contest to where he had to be in isolation by himself for 24 hours. So during this time, he concocted this plan to where when he got out, he was going to call a house meeting, get everybody together, and gave himself his funeral. This is the funeral of Dan. I know I'm dead.
Is
and
this
all
what they
this.
do when they leave? Is
No.
No,
He just
it's something he thought of. It
just
was like
thought
the
of.
eulogy of his game.
Yeah. And he
Okay.
just, he gave a lot of people props, and then he turned on his closest ally at the end and just fucking threw her under the bus and was like, "Don't ever talk to me again. You're dead to me." And
This sounds great.
Yeah,
and it worked because
very
he didn't get,
It worked,
they didn't
and
vote him out.
Everyone believed him. And he stayed. And he came in second.
Son of a bitch. So does everyone just hate him?
No, they respect it. They understand that that's like one of the greatest moves ever.
It was a move.
But the
It was a
reason
move.
he lost is because nobody respected that move once they realized it was
A move.
a big fake.
So it got him a little bit
Boy.
further.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nudged him to him and one other guy, and the only other reason that guy won is because he made such a crazy move mid-season.
Nice. Sounds crazy. I have no idea what these moves are, but I'll check them
The
out.
eulogy, yeah.
The eulogy. The you googly, you mean?
The googly.
George,
Um,
what's your reality TV show that you've stuck with for decades at this point?
Oh, I don't have a decades long one. I don't think. The NBA. The NBA is like my Real Housewives for sure. Like I love the B stories of the NBA. They're great.
NBA is a good one.
I mean,
Good
it is
show.
scripted.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
I feel that way. I just got back on. I kind of hopped off Instagram. I'm using Facebook now, and for some reason, my whole algorithm is like, I get tons of WWE videos.
Hell yeah.
So I'm like, there's been a black hole of WWE history for probably about 12 to 15 years that is just like slowly getting filled in with these reels over time.
That's
And
funny.
I'm really I've become a fan again.
Yeah.
Like I would
Me too.
absolutely go to an event.
That'd be
Yeah,
fun.
let's go.
Okay.
Let's
Yeah.
do it.
It'd be a lot of fun.
No, that it's funny you bring that up because my TikTok algorithm and my Facebook algorithm, it started with I always looked at like nostalgic '90s WWE videos at the time. WWF, let's be respectful.
Yeah.
Panda Chair,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, no, So
T-shirt.
I love watching
have
like
it.
old Stone Cold Steve Austin playbacks, The Rock. I mean, even further back than that, like when it was Goldberg was coming on the scene and
Talk about
NWO and all
another guy
that
I
stuff was
hate.
great. But then, yeah, like it slowly started to fill in like the Bloodline and Cody Rhodes, and now I'm like all caught up. But I don't watch the show. I only watch the clip recaps on TikTok because I don't have time for that.
Well, and that's like we've entered like the podcaster era of media. So now I'm like, there's just 24/7 access to these guys. Like when we were kids, it was like there was this curtain, and admittedly, like I think everyone like felt like it was real.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But and now they still like preserve that, even though they're having all this access, podcasts. They're talking about like performing.
Yeah.
But never, like it's not like they have to do a disclaimer every single time they open their mouth about their WWE. Like this is fake, because it is real, Mom and Dad.
Okay.
Right. Right.
But I'm really especially the podcaster like era of this, where like guys are just open faces, like they're become full on celebrities. It's not just like a niche
Sure.
sports interest at this point.
I've always thought
Did
about
you guys ever play WWE or wrestling when you were kids? And like, you know what because at the time we didn't have CDs. We had tapes, and we could record off the radio.
Yep.
On our tapes, and so I'd wait for the top 10 to come on the radio every like Friday night, and I'd record the whole thing, and then I'd take my favorite song, and that was my entrance music. And then my brother, who's 5 years older than me, would just literally knock me out. Like he would hit me as hard as he possibly
In real
could.
life.
Yeah.
In real life, and then I'd get back up and we'd start over.
You'd
and
play
I'd
the
get
song
knocked
again
out
and-
so.
Yeah, there was no pulling punches back then.
No.
Good fun. It influenced the
Yeah,
generation.
my dad had a bunch of like pink insulation sheets. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like almost styrofoam.
Yep.
And so, because my dad was in construction, and he had like a bunch of them in our backyard just in storage. And my brother and I'd be in the backyard, and he would take those and just, as hard as he could, just smack me over the head so they'd break.
Yeah.
And at the time, I was like, that is so cool, but
This is
I
the
would
best.
probably have, I'd be very concussed by the time I go to bed. I'm surprised I didn't wake up with a nosebleed and blood coming out of my ears.
This explains so much, though.
Yeah. I have.
A lot of pieces are getting put
why
together.
you mean that?
Why you say?
A lot of pieces are being put together here. It's like every time I step into Call of Duty with you and Humble, it's like I'm doing a Make-A-Wish project.
I have one.
That's nice of you to say.
I have like one wrestling related memory, and it surrounds Rikishi. And he was, I knew him as a big guy who would sit on the faces.
Yep.
My cousin and I made that the nickname for our pregnant cousin while she was carrying her first. Called her Rikishi, which soon
hate women so much.
we'd eventually just call her Quiche. Like to this day, kind of. And we would do this funny joke when if she would walk by us, we would just start. We would go with her and start walking in circles around her like we were caught in her orbit.
Dude.
That's awful.
I was like 10. That's a good
But
joke.
you just said you do it to this day.
I don't do that. She's not pregnant anymore.
You're not getting caught in the orbit?
Nope. She's still Quiche. In my phone, she's Quiche.
Wow.
That's my wrestling story.
Well,
Reality
Fuck with
TV. It's great.
Mm.
It's great.
Love it.
Good stuff. We got a little bit of sports. I know it's sports dead time. But there's a little bit of sports. Trevor enlightened us to a piece of Vikings news. Our second year linebacker, first rounder, got scammed.
Yeah, it's just about the only headline he's made in a year and 3 months as a Minnesota Viking.
God.
So that's how that's going. JK, Dallas is gonna be great.
He's gonna be awesome.
He's buried behind two
All
Bowls
pros
right now, so he'll take a he'll take a good step forward this year. But yeah, of course it's off season, so the Vikings had to crop up in some way off the field.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, he got a call from a fraudster who was impersonating a Chase Bank branch member, saying that someone showed up to our branch in Arizona and presented 2 copies of ID and wanted to execute a wire transfer. And so Dallas was told that, and they told him to transfer funds elsewhere to protect his finances. So he went to his local Chase Bank branch in Eagan. He transferred $120,000 to Island Food Truck LLC.
And
Then
Dallas
he visited another branch in West St. Paul to wire another $120,000 to CNLFL LLC.
Did he ask no questions?
He has an attorney.
Yeah.
He should have had a financial. He should have had someone he could call right away on this, but.
I only asked because something similar happened to me, and I did not ask questions.
What happened?
So, well, is there any more of the story? Is he going to get his money back, or is he out?
I think he's out. I mean, like they have suspects that they're like pursuing.
Well, that's what always befuddled me.
Where the money is at this point, we don't know. All this information came from. Who is this? Dakota County, the Dakota County District Court.
Sure.
So Dakota County Sheriff's Office has been investigating this. All this information is from an affidavit.
Okay.
And he went on Twitter, along with Jonathan Grenard, and they basically like disputed like the story, which I find interesting. So whatever the police's account is, Dallas disagrees with it. I don't think that's
okay.
That's just an aside. I don't think that there's not much else there.
Sure.
I just found that interesting that Dallas said something, and then Jonathan Grenard also stepped up for him.
Yeah, that's interesting. Either way, hope he didn't.
But yeah, you got scammed, George. Why are you getting scammed?
So it wasn't out of 240K, but it was out of 3K. Mm-hmm. And I was a college student at the time, just trying to make ends meet. Yeah, story time. So I was just looking for a way to make some extra cash and stumbled across care.com. Are you guys familiar?
Yep, we use it.
Yep. So care.com, but not for kids, for pets. You can dog sit, like you can find dog and cat sitter jobs on there. Man, I haven't told the story in so long. Geez Louise, I was looking back on it, I was so fucking stupid. Anyways, I found this one listing. The pay seems super good, and this is actually my lesson for if it sounds too good to be true, it likely is. So do your due diligence if something seems too good to be true. Reached out to this person, or applied. They reached back out to me. They are a blind person who is relocating from the East Coast to Minnesota. And will be not at home a majority of the time for whatever reason. So I was to watch this dog, I think 3 days a week, and it was going to pay me like $500 a week or something like that. And I'm like, this sounds sweet. And I just watch a dog? Are you kidding me? So a couple messages, and we're like, okay, this is great. It gets to the point where they're like, okay, I'm sending all of my stuff up via truck, and I will send you your first like week's pay or something like that. Or no, like the first month. It was a $2,900 something check. I forget the explanation around it, and even if I were to remember it, I guarantee you it's not a good one. I do remember talking through this whole thing with Emily at the time. We were yet to be married, as well as informing my parents about it. In my defense, no one along the way was like, this is weird. Anyways, they sent me a check. I was told I needed to deposit that check, take it out in cash, go deposit it over here into this other account for them. Check obviously bounces after I take the cash out. Right? So I'm out $3,000. Just like that. And what I never understood is how come they don't see the, like, we filed a police report and everything. They brought it to the attorney general. They don't see the account that it was deposited into, and that account doesn't have a fucking owner. This is why I never understood. And if you can prove that it's fraud, why can't they take the money, even if it's cashed out? Why can't they, like, I don't know. I feel, yeah,
Track it down some way, yeah.
something. But nothing came of it.
In an
It was,
LLC, you have to have someone's name attached to it. So, like, if it's a business account,
yeah,
you can open that with an LLC, which is attached to someone's name.
right.
But that money could be long gone. The LLC is the only thing liable. So your business folds, whatever. If someone comes after you after that, I don't really know. It's a good protection. I don't really know how far they can really pursue people after the LLC.
What would be fraud?
Right. That's my point. I did, like, nothing came of this. I did everything that I should have done after this happened, after I was scammed, and literally nothing came of it. There's no communication, no nothing from anyone.
Well, that's the justice system, baby.
I tell you. And sure, maybe they're just like, oh, $2,900, stupid college kid. The only thing that made it better at the time was I got one of 4 checks from a cellular commercial I had just done in the amount of $3,000.
Nice.
So it was just like I didn't get that, unfortunately. But,
So, yeah, you
It's
didn't.
like it didn't happen to you.
yep.
Yeah, you didn't get paid
Either
for
you
that.
didn't get scammed or you didn't get that check, and someone from the cellular company scammed you.
Exactly. That's yep. That's all it was.
Yeah.
I felt so fucking stupid though. I felt so goddamn stupid.
I bet.
Yeah, I mean, this kind of thing only happens to old people, George. It is embarrassing.
Or Vikings players, yeah. I can't wait for the rest of the NFC North to be like plotting and trying to scam this player as a part of their manipulation before they go into
Oh
a
gosh,
game.
left tackles are gonna have a field day with their shit talking.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna be awesome.
I hope for his sake this story is not true like he claims.
I hope he's better at football than he is with his own finances.
Well, he's not.
You know,
he did fine. Okay, he did fine.
His name is Dallas. You think he's gonna be good?
I've never liked that name either.
not in the playoffs, at least.
Yeah, nice, Brandon.
I'm glad somebody
Like,
understood what
time
I
to
was
just be
doing.
running
Shout out, Key.
errands. Like, driving to Egan, West St. Paul. They're not too far,
No.
but like, he should be at the team facilities or at home. Like,
Correct.
not running around doing bank transactions for
Dallas, seriously,
strange people on the internet.
for real though. My gosh.
Well, I hope he
wonder
learns
what-
his lesson.
Man, that cute Obolo in
All
West
that
St. Paul's really good.
Relatively chill off season so far, so that's good.
Yeah, that hey,
Best-
if
it was
that's
the
if
best
that's the worst
offseason
it gets,
in-
we'll take it, especially as Vikings fans. No
we
boats
won the
or
off season, baby.
let's go.
Yeah.
Nobody died.
Hell yeah.
No. You guys did the best job you possibly could with the offseason. Everyone's saying it.
One more time.
I cannot believe you just said nobody died. Yeah, that's a big change from last year.
Yeah, no.
That's
nobody
I think
died.
that was his point. All right.
Nobody's
Yeah.
speeding. No one got a DUI. Fingers crossed.
Oh, our offseason last year was crazy. It was crazy.
It's a bit too soon, but
R.I.P. Kyrie, but
Yeah. And
we always
and
have
also
something that comes up.
and also Jeff Gladney from 2 seasons
Yeah.
ago and
Yeah, he wasn't on our team, but he was our first round pick.
yeah, he was like Mike
Yeah,
Zimmer's
you guys,
last first rounder, I think.
Jeff Gladney, we drafted him in 2020.
Yeah.
He had a domestic abuse case opened up against him.
Yep.
The Vikings release him before that gets settled.
Picked up by
It
the
gets settled,
Cardinals.
He's found not guilty. He gets signed by the Cardinals. And then 2 months later, that summer before Cardinals training camp,
Yeah.
he gets in a fucking car accident and dies.
Mm-hmm.
And it was also like kind of like a domestic situation in the car. Like
Oh.
distracted because he's fighting with his partner.
Well, shit. Hell of a first
Jeff
pick.
Gladney, everybody.
Hell of a first
Wow.
round pick.
we had to bring the
R.I.P.
episode all the
R.I.P.
way around here.
Yeah.
Good stuff, guys.
No, so have you guys also been hearing a lot of so we're in that time of the off season where We're about a month out from preseason, really getting going.
Wow, that's true.
And-
Quick, nice.
Yeah, it's happening
And
quick.
preseason
we'll
flies
be doing
by.
fantasy drafts in a month and a half.
Oh, I'm already doing best ball.
Great.
Some people don't stop balling, Dakota, and that's you. But it's fun to watch all of these analysts on NFL.com, ESPN, and nobody, and I mean nobody, can figure out the NFC North and who's going to come out on top. I think it is an absolute grab bag for one team, and I think it's going to come down to the last couple weeks.
I think the favorites for the division should still be the Lions, though, and then close second Packers.
Dakota, do you have a soundbite for this one?
George, what?
Oh, I think Vikes are taking it. I'm just saying, like, the odds should be those two teams
Did you just
because JJ's such a question mark.
Did you just say the Lions?
Yeah.
The Lions are gonna shit the bed.
Nice. One more time for
Yeah,
the camera.
I honestly think it could. We'll see with the Lions. I think Dan Campbell's still there. You've got a good roster there, but everyone is saying because of those coordinators leaving, the Lions are going to absolutely shit the bed. I don't think they're going to necessarily shit the bed. Are they going to be as good as last year? No. They're going to lose probably 4 or 5 more games than they did last year. Same as the Vikings. I think
They
the
won't
Vikings
lose
can't
8
repeat
games, I
what
don't
they did
think.
last year. I think the Vikings did last year is great. But I don't think the results are going to be the same. I think with J.J. McCarthy, especially in the first 5-6 weeks, he's going to make some mistakes. It's going to cost a few games. But I think he will heat up towards the end of the season. The Bears are getting a lot of clout for their offseason. They did a great job. I mean, outside of the Vikings winning the offseasons, the Bears, there's an argument to be made. They had a better offseason than the Vikings did.
There is.
So, again, depending on what Ben Johnson, former Detroit coordinator, does with that team, it is wide open. But here's the thing. The Packers are the most stable organization in that entire NFC North.
Longevity with their coaching staff and current roster.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Jaden Reed and Matthew Golden are now playing Call of Duty together.
Oh, God, it's over.
Yeah.
So
Goes a long way.
It's over.
Yep. They're gelling. So I'm not saying. I'm just saying. People are looking at the Packers as the odd man out of the NFC North, and I get it, right? Because there is a thing about Jordan Love where people think that. And Alec, if you want to chime in here,
Mediocre.
People think he's mediocre. Let's keep thinking that. Let's underestimate them.
It's a cutie.
The Packers are better than they were 1 year ago today.
There was this article from PFF that it was projecting what every second year quarterback could look like. Every second year quarterback. Mm-hmm. And Caleb Williams, number one, he was called the floor. He gave a ceiling and floor. Whoever this is, John Costco from PFF. He gave a ceiling and floor for every quarterback. Caleb got his floor. It just says bust. Every other quarterback was given like Kyler Murray, Daniel Jones, like a name.
His floor is bust.
His floor is literally just bust, which I think is incredibly disrespectful.
Yeah.
And this is the most flattering part. Ceiling, Jordan Love. When has Jordan Love been a ceiling? Like, Jordan Love hasn't even hit his ceiling yet.
No.
So I'm like, and I get what they're saying here, but
Yeah, that's kind of
I
also
thought
disrespectful.
That's really funny. Like,
Maybe. Unless this
Dakota, do you have stats on this? In terms of Jordan Love versus Aaron Rodgers, same time where we're at in his career, who's done it better?
Jordan Love.
I agree.
Well,
I think that
the
I think
stats show that, correct?
Yeah.
being a true Packer fan, here's the thing. Being a true Packer fan, when Brett Favre left the Packers and went to the Bretts, we as Packer fans had a hard time with that. I had a hard time with that. I remember as I was living out in Washington, and everyone was approaching me knowing I was a Packer fan. Like, what do you think about this? I'm like, I think it's time to give Jordan Love or Aaron Rodgers.
me.
I think we give Aaron Rodgers the keys to the car and see what he does. And the first year he was mid, right? He wasn't great. The next year out, again, he was mid. He wasn't great. The next year after that, even the Super Bowl run, he was mid. He wasn't great until the end of the season, and they started to gel. The Packers' weapons at that time when they went to the Super Bowl were probably the best you're ever going to see out of any Packer team in history. But
name them because they were fucking weapons.
Oh, we got Greg Jennings, Donald Driver, Jermichael Finley, running back 25.
Ryan Grant.
Ryan Grant, thank you.
James Jones, Jordy Nelson.
James Jones, Jordy Nelson.
Yeah, that was a crew.
It was an amazing crew, and then on the defensive side too, it was very good. Charles Woodson. Who's that safety? He had a short career.
Morgan Burnett.
Morgan Burnett. No, he's corner. He's really good.
Sharper. Just kidding. He was on the Vikes at that time.
Yeah, no. You guys
Sadly.
have another Packer that doesn't take you to the Super Bowl. But my point is...
I thought it was going to be Longwell.
This is probably the most talented I've seen the Packers offense, and now the defense starting to come into play. I think we are going to get through this season. I don't think we're going to go to the Super Bowl this year. But next year is our year.
Yeah, because love is love, baby.
That's a call. All right, I'll give it to you.
If I can give you J.J. McCarthy's ceiling and floor from this article.
Yes, please.
Mm-hmm.
Ceiling, Joe Burrow. Number 1 overall pick of the 2020 draft. The
Nice.
floor,
Nice. I see it.
Sam Darnold.
From which team?
Yeah.
That's a great point.
Which Sam
Like, are we looking
Darnold?
at Sam Darnold could look awful this year in
It's a good point. It's a
Like,
good point.
He could completely fall apart again. It's going to be something more in the middle.
It's a storyline I
Yeah,
can't
we
wait
have
to
1
see
year in a bubble
how it
with
plays
him.
out.
And now it's like, we have 2 Pro Bowl comps for J.J. McCarthy. Sam Darnold was a Pro Bowl quarterback at one point in time. I don't know if he is one. If he's going to be a perennial Pro Bowler the rest of his career.
I can't wait to find out. That's the storyline I cannot wait to follow.
I think Sam Darnold's going to be a lot better than people give him credit for. Again, this is more of me wanting to see a revenge game against the Vikings more than anything in the whole wide world, and him just go bananas. But it's not like he doesn't have talent out there. It's not like he doesn't have a good coaching system out there. It's unfortunate that he keeps getting shuffled around every single year to a different team. I think if he had some consistency and stability in his organization, and they just stick with him, he would be, on the top of everyone's mind when it comes to top 10, top 15 quarterbacks in the league.
Consistency is always an important thing, especially for a quarterback. However, I do not think staying on the Jets or the Panthers would have helped him at all.
Agreed, but staying on the Vikings would have.
I think so too.
Yeah, that was never the plan, though. He signed up. He knew the deal. It was 1 year. We drafted JJ a month later.
Mm-hmm.
The bigger story is Kirk basically admitted that if he knew the Falcons were picking Penix, he would have just stayed in Minnesota.
Yeah, he said
he's in a better situation here.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and he said, and just knowing how much we loved Minnesota, and he said he had no real reason to leave.
I mean, he made an extra $100 million off of
Right, exactly.
So
mm-hmm.
Congrats to him.
Yep, and now he's cut. Is he still? He's still not on a team.
He wasn't cut, was he?
He's cut.
Oh, it was just rumors, right? That they're gonna look for a trade partner or something.
Yeah, they'll trade him, or he could get cut next year.
That's right,
because they're not doing that this year. It would completely.
Because in true Kirk faction, he's still showing up to OTAs and
as he should. He's getting paid.
No, it was like the voluntaries, even.
Well, did you hear the story that came out on the new quarterback on Netflix? When he found out that he was getting put in the back seat, to Michael Penix, him and his wife were wrapping Christmas presents with their kids.
Of course they were.
And this very wholesome moment, and then
he's such
he
a
got
good
this
guy.
Yeah, he's such a good guy, and he took it really well, and then he went and he called Michael Penix, and he just supported him. and he was just super nice about it. And he would just every week after, even though he wasn't starting.
That's
He
Kirk
was just
for you.
being super nice about it. Yeah.
Hell
Probably
yeah,
some
you're
cold
telling me,
cash and-
you're telling me I'm not gonna get chased around by 300-pound animals, and I'm about to make $400 million.
And I'm still paid.
Done. I'm great. Yeah, absolutely. I'll support your ass.
I don't know
You're gonna do great out there,
what
kid.
it's like to be Kirk Cousins, but if I were him and that had happened to me, I would have went into my closet with all the trophies and the open mantle for the Lombardi Trophy, and I would have just screamed. But that's just me. That's not Kirk.
Odds that Kirk gets the starting job back from Penix this year because his Achilles has more time to heal, and he starts slinging it like he did before the Achilles injury with the Vikes.
3%.
I wonder if it really is a camp battle there.
I don't think
so.
I don't think it can be publicly, at least. If the coaches think it is, they can't say it is for Penix's confidence in development, right? It's only when
I feel like
Penix
that's
starts
bigger.
sucking that they're like, okay, Kirk, let's give her another shot.
Yeah, but I think it's like, I think you're 10 games in, he hasn't won a game, and you're just like, oh, yep, we wasted this early first round pick.
Yeah, yep. I hope that's not the case either.
Probably
Yeah.
Start the year. You probably start the year with Penix. Give him the first 5 games. If they're 3-2, I don't know what you do, but 2-3, it's probably time to make a switch at the bye week, and then you just go back to Kirk and try to make a playoff run.
No.
What sucks is, can you imagine a scenario for the Falcons in which both of these quarterbacks suck going forward? After all they invested in both of them?
Kinda.
Talk about like it's
God, my mind would just be blank.
The game plan should be Penix's development.
I
So
agree.
I think you got to go with him at
Yeah.
first.
agreed.
No, I think you stick with him. I think you don't Bryce Young him. I think you stick with him. He was your number 1 pick. You put him into play, and you win, lose, or draw the whole season. Just give him the reps. Give him the reps, because next season he can only get better if he shits the bed this year.
He didn't look bad at all last year, did he?
No,
he's
he
good.
played well.
Thought so.
I think the Vikings might have taken him over McCarthy.
I wanted him.
I'm not sure. It's either O'Connell did not think Penix was good, or
He had an injury history.
Penix was like their guy that they were aiming for.
Penix definitely has an injury history, but
Yeah, but I mean he's a great thrower.
yeah, he's got cannon.
So
does JJ.
O'Connell
What quarterback
had this,
doesn't
really
have an
strong
injury history?
reaction
Fair
on
enough.
the Pat McAfee show, and it was kind of like telling of either he doesn't think Michael Penix is accurate, or he just showed us his hand that Penix is like the number 1 QB on his board.
Who did this?
One or the other.
Who did that, Trevor?
O'Connell on the Pat McAfee show.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Man, the Falcons ruined the draft.
They did.
Who
they leapt right in
Chances
front of
at
us,
a Super
and
Bowl.
Who's the backup quarterback for the Vikes?
Sam Howell.
Sam Howell.
the Howell
He's
Witcher,
actually
baby.
not a bad backup.
No, he did great for me in fantasy 2 seasons ago.
Do we know who the Detroit Lions backup quarterback is?
I sure don't.
Hendon Hooker,
Oh, that's right.
Good
Hendon
call.
Hooker.
Good call.
Bears.
2nd or 3rd round pick.
Yeah, who for the Bears?
Tyson Bagent, right? Is that the guy?
There you go,
I
Trev.
think you have one
Yeah.
other guy, like a veteran behind Caleb, but I know Tyson Bagent.
He's there.
Playing time.
Yep. Packers.
Oh, it's Willis.
That's right, Malik. Huh. I wonder if he's
So I
going to
think
want
it-
another chance somewhere.
Last year.
And so I bring this up because if you look, there's really not too many injury-free quarterbacks in the league, and if, knock on wood, heaven forbid, something happen to any of the quarterbacks in the NFC North, that would really throw a huge wrench into
Big time.
all this commotion right now that we're talking about.
A big time would.
No, it
It's the
wouldn't.
beauty of the NFL, baby.
Well, that's
don't
when
know.
Oh,
Kirk,
no.
that's when Kirk
Dakota-
gets traded for.
Dakota
And he winds
disagrees.
up back in the North.
Not going to happen unless it's the Vikings. The other 3 teams will not go after Kirk Cousins.
LaFleur's a Shanahan guy.
Not
Yeah,
going to
it's
happen.
worth the 1 year, though.
If Jordan Love got hurt, we'd roll out Willis.
Yeah?
Yep.
He did so successfully last year.
Yeah.
Willis was undefeated last year.
Yeah.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, we wouldn't trade for Kirk Cousins.
Didn't they only have him throw it like 12 times a game?
That's fine.
It worked.
Win's a win, baby.
Josh Jacobs, baby.
Yeah, for real.
That's right.
That's a good point. Okay, final story. I got to have to call this out because I won't stand for it. It's bullshit and I won't stand for it. Asante Samuel, former All-Pro.
I love Asante Samuel. He's always
great.
got the best thoughts and perspectives. What did he say?
Are you talking about junior or senior?
Good
You're
question.
talking about senior.
Senior.
This is senior.
Senior's the All-Pro.
Yep, that's okay. Good. I thought so too. Calls Chris Carter one of the most quote overrated wide receivers in NFL history.
Sounds about right.
Do explain.
You tell me why he's not.
Greatest hands I've ever seen on a player ever.
Have you seen my hands?
No, I have not seen your highlight reel.
As we started at the beginning of the show, your hands are disappeared.
Yeah, they're still in your pants, man.
Where are my hands?
Those are good hands. I will say, and this is years and hours upon hours upon hours of YouTube videos. I had nothing better to do growing up. Chris Carter has the best set of hands on a wide receiver I've ever seen in my life.
Better than Randy Moss.
Yeah, better hands. Yes. Yeah.
Better than Jerry Rice.
Yes. Yes. Have you seen this guy's one-hand sideline catches? He has the softest hands of all
Better
time.
than Odell Beckham Jr.
Yes. Brandon, have you
Better-
watched his highlight video? Please watch these highlight
There's
videos.
a reason.
Okay, I've got
There's
it.
a reason
I've got
he's
it.
like second all-time in touchdowns.
Yes.
Look me in the
And it's
look
not
me in,
because he played as long as
One of the greatest route runners and then the greatest sets of hands ever.
Okay.
And Asante Samuel's argument was all he did was catch touchdowns. Oh, no.
Let me
Asante
ask you
Samuel
this.
also was not in the league until a year after Chris Carter retired. Convenient. Very convenient,
who has better
Asante.
hands? Who had better hands? Chris Carter or Larry Fitzgerald?
No, Chris Carter.
I disagree. I think Larry Fitzgerald.
Larry
day
Fitzgerald
long.
was a ball boy when.
Show me both of their. I love Larry Fitzgerald. He's from Minnesota. Love Fitzgerald. As far as pure catching ability goes, I have never seen anyone better than Chris Carter.
Well, you live in a bubble.
No. Blasphemy. Blasphemy, Brandon.
No, Larry Fitzgerald, by far one of the best receivers, if not one of the most underrated best receivers ever to play.
And I agree with that.
Yeah.
Absolutely agree with that. I'm talking about pure catching ability.
And he has a better catching ability than Chris Carter.
You're what, anything backing that up?
No, just the eye test. You know, I didn't watch YouTube videos.
Well, I mean, fair.
Can't
I
show
mean,
those right now.
well, same for me. It's still eye test for me too.
But
So agree to disagree.
I lived through both of them. Watching both of them.
Chris Carter was my very first favorite NFL player. He was my first favorite.
I'm sorry.
One of the greatest of all time, baby. One
Not all
of.
perfect.
Who was your guys' first NFL favorite?
Yeah, Chris. Love
Oh.
Chris.
Randy Moss.
Nice. Yeah, it was followed by Randy. You had Brett.
Brett Favre, baby.
Not mine.
Brandon.
Joe Montana.
I was like, age yourself.
Joe Montana, huh?
Yep.
Nice.
When I was about 6 years old. Him and Jerry Rice, man, that was quite the hookup. It was must-see TV.
Brandon, I'm gonna send you highlights of Chris Carter's craziest catches.
Cool. I'm gonna turn my phone off.
Okay. Hey everyone, thanks for listening. If you made it this far, check out our shit.
Such an asshole.
Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, like, subscribe, follow. Check out our t-shirt shop.
The second office
shop.
shop.
Yes.
The second
office
office.com can get you everywhere, baby.
Baby.
Get you to all the stuff.
It's gonna be good. Hey, Janie Wayne.
Just sold a 5X Big Deborah T-shirt.
And man, can you believe the heads that are going to
perfect
turn?
clientele. Perfect clientele, right? It's going to be very appropriate.
Yeah.
I would imagine. That's
I
why we
want
make
to be
them.
where that person is to see that shirt. You
why we make
need
'em.
that shirt.
Yeah, and let us know if you need.
And can you guys believe it? Like the person actually doesn't live in the deep south.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, are they
Where are they from?
somewhere
Oregon.
between Ohio and Minnesota.
Oregon.
They're a duck.
They have to live in
Is-
Wisconsin.
Chubby
In
ducks.
5X in this neck of the woods, it's called a size Michigan.
I love you.